What's up guys, welcome back to Pat Outdoors. Today we're going to be hopping back on the Razor SX500 Ultimate Street Build project since we got a couple more parts coming in the mail this week, including a brand new motor from Electric Co. So let's go check out what we got. That is well packaged. Check that out. This is the new EC4P V3 motor. I've been wanting to get one of these for my MX650 for a while now, but I never had a reason to since the Coonray MY1020 on that bike never failed since it doesn't really produce that much power. It's got that limiting BTR battery pack on there, but it's going to be a completely different story with this SX500 build since we're sticking this huge battery in there, which we'll go over in a little bit. This motor is supposed to produce up to 14 kilowatts of power, which is insane for how small this motor is. It's also got that built-in heat sink, and this is the updated version with the tougher end caps on it. I'm excited to see how this performs. Up next, we got the Ride or Die Research and Development battery tray. This is specific for the SX500. They have another one that's designed for the MX500 and MX650. This is supposed to make battery installation on your Razor such a breeze since it creates a brand new flat surface for you to set the battery on without you having to modify the original battery tray that's built into the frame. On my last couple MX650s, I've had to cut and bend these out to create a flat surface for my new battery, but this is supposed to just drop in there, bolt into place, and then you can just set the battery on top and strap it. It also has these large pockets in the center, which has enough space for you to put an Apple AirTag on in case you want that extra level of security. Since building bikes like this can be quite an investment, it can be pretty heartbreaking to see a bike like this stolen. And as far as the battery that I decided to go with, this is the Amorge 72 volt 40 amp hour lithium battery pack with the amp BMS that can connect to your phone. It's rated for a peak output of 400 amps and max continuous discharge 240. If it looks used, that's because I've had this for about a year now. I've been using it on my Yamaha YZ250 with the Electric Co QS138 kit with a 25 kilowatt Bluetooth controller, which is currently in storage since I need the space for my project car at the moment. So I've only kept my priority projects and one bike to ride, which is my Talaria. Let's start with the motor installation. Hopefully there's enough clearance for the RSF wheels and tires. Wow, am I already running into an issue? Okay, well, we learned something today. So there's definitely not enough clearance between the EC4P motor and an RSF 650 wheel set on an SX500, MX500, or MX650 factory swing arm. But good thing we got a set of swing arm extensions from Electric Co as well, which we're going to be installing later on. So this clearance shouldn't be an issue. They even provided the hardware and the Velcro strap for the battery. If you're going to use an impact driver to speed things up, do not torque it down with the impact driver because it's made out of plastic, so you might damage it. Just go really slow on the trigger and thread down the bolts so it bottoms out, but hand torque it with the 3/8 wrench. Look at that. That is a beautiful fit. I don't even have a 1/2 inch between the frame. Hopefully this has enough room on top for a controller. Check that out. It's maxed out to the front, and it doesn't even have a 1/2 inch on the back. And here are the slots for the Velcro straps. And on the other side, it is pretty much maxed out as well. It is a perfect size for this bike. That is nice and secure, especially when I put the battery covers back on. It's going to cradle the battery perfectly in place. If you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you hit that like button, as it really helps this channel out. And if you're interested in checking out any of the items that we're using for this project, I'll have everything linked in the description below. I was not expecting decal removal to be this messy. Like, I don't understand why Razor decals always fall apart like this. Like, what is this debris? I'm really hoping that it's not bad to breathe it in. So it looks like for the front fender, in order for it to sit nice and flush against the bottom of the triple tree, I would need to drill a large hole in this area for the stem bolt to go through, so the front fender can sit a little over 1/2 inch higher. Got a hole drilled nice and center, which actually fits pretty snug against the stem bolt. Then I'm going to use the original hardware from the SX500 fork to hold the fender in place. The thread pitch happens to be the same exact as what's on this Mototec fork. Nice and solid. And then I'm going to use this post on the bottom of the front plate. Just set it into the fender. And then I'm going to drill 2 small holes and zip tie it into place. But apparently I've used up every single zip tie in the garage, so this is just going to have to wait till later. I was a little concerned about this tiny gap above it, but this is actually a perfect place for me to mount the light bar. Okay, so we have about 4 inches above the battery on this side and 3 inches right above the middle of the battery. So I'm really not sure if I can fit a big controller here. I haven't really looked too much into dimensions of the Trumoto Noisy Cricket controller kit. That's the one I'm considering, though I'm a little torn because there is quite a price difference between that and the Little Bit option. The Little Bit seems like it'd be a lot more cost effective, and it can support up to 10 kilowatts of power, which is plenty for a Razor, but I kind of don't want to cut myself short and I want to build something really unique. As of right now, I'm leaning towards the Noisy Cricket, which will handle whatever this battery can put out pretty much, though I have to turn it down for this motor. Let me know which controller you guys think I should go with, and if you have any other suggestions, maybe a far driver, though Electro & Co doesn't recommend using far driver for this motor for some reason. Slowly but surely, this Razor SX500 street build is starting to come together. All right, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you like this kind of content, want to keep up with this Razor SX500 build or any of my other Razor projects, consider subscribing to this channel. But this is going to be it for today. Thank you for watching.